Good morning, everybody. My apologies, it's been a while. I was actually just chatting with my brother, and he's like, "You haven't done a video lately," and I'm like, "Well, I'm just doing the same crap I've already done videos on." And he's saying like, "Well, no, that's the guys are watching to see what you're up to." So I'm going to try and spice it up. I am doing the same crap I generally do, but I will show you what I'm up to today and just things to keep an eye out for as mechanics on lifts, because apparently most of you Gomers are in the ski industry. So I'll just show you some tips that I do, and I've come across it that a lot of folks aren't watching for this. So if we can spread out the good word and keep our industry safe, keep people healthy, that's going to be awesome. So here, let me show you what I'm doing right now. Okay, so behind me here, we've got a hanger arm. This one, particular one's off a 96 BM, but we're basically into the same stuff we're going to come across with any ski lift or chair lift. Well, no, ski lift, T-bars, everything. So what we're looking for is the bushing in here. These are nylon bushings in this one. What we do find is that the bushing can spin, and what's happening there then is that your hole for your grease nipple will move, and then you're not going to get grease into where the grip sits. You'll get grease on between the actual barrel of the chair and the bushing, so it looks like there's grease coming out because it will spurt out the sides, but it's actually not getting into the grip. Now, when you're doing your spins, you should feel it if it's not lined up, but at that point, you've got a bunch of grease and it's a hell of a mess. So what I'm doing right now is being a little proactive. So before I put the grips back in, I'm going around and just double checking everything and re-drilling where I have to. Okay, so working our way down from the barrel of the chair, sorry, the carrier. Let's all be professional here. Connectors, bolts, hardware, these things. This seems to be a neglected thing on a lot of carriers, and it's a really important component here, folks. So pretty much all your modern chairs have nylocks for your nuts on your hanger arm connections. Please, every year, go back and double check your torque value on these. What I've come across is they back themselves off. Yes, nylocks aren't perfect. And what will happen is these holes will get elongated. And that's bad. It's starting to wear the carrier out. So go back, double check. Another thing, again, this is, I'm speaking from Canadian standpoint, but you Americans should be doing this too. Take the hanger arms off for your non-destructive testing yearly. There's still a few resorts that don't do this. Pull them off. What we're looking for is cracks within the hole here, cracks underneath. I know on your Palmas and Doppelmayrs, you have your taco or bushings. You want to get underneath there and double check and see, make sure everything's okay, and checking for wear too. Again, if the bolts weren't tight enough, you're getting elongation. Go through, tighten everything up, do your NDT testing yearly. The manufacturers all state you got to pull the hanger arms off to look at this stuff. And when you put it all back together, here's one. Put paint marks on it. When I see a paint mark, that to me tells me that yes, I've looked at it, yes, it's been torqued to the right value, and it's good to go. And now we have a nice visual indication through the winter that I'm keeping an eye on when I'm doing my morning starts, and just ensuring that everything's still good and tight and the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so finishing up on carriers here. Another thing a lot of resorts do is they don't take the seat cushions off. Again, your NDT spots are all going to be on your sides here, in your corners, your welds, bends. Yeah, we get it. But you're missing the whole part of the seat here. We just don't know what's going on under there. Again, it's a good excuse to get eyes on all the bits and pieces of your lift. You want to double check all your carriers. When you're pulling seat covers on and off, you're looking at everything. You're seeing if there's anything bent, anything broken, anything missing. It's not a huge deal, but just the more times you can get eyes on your carriers and go through it, the better off you are. I know when I'm doing Palma grips onto the line, you put your grips on, you torque them. Do a full rotation. Go do your sway dampeners, adjust those. Go do another rotation. Double check, make sure your Palma grips are all seated. Make sure there's nothing crazy going on. Double check that you've got your spring packs flushed. And then finally do another lap and then go do your pull test. So I am looking at those grips 3 times. So even a gomer like me should be able to catch anything missing when you're doing it that way. It might be a touch more time consuming, but it could really save you. Again, repetition, double checking, more eyes on it. Try to switch the jobs up so the same person isn't doing the whole thing. Fresh set of eyes can make a heck of a difference. Anyway, there's a couple tips when you're doing your NDT and your carrier rebuilds and your grip rebuilds. I'll try to do more of these little videos about just some of the stuff that I'm doing. And I'll try to get a bit more involved. I've got some really cool new customers through my business. We're going way up in Northern Ontario. We're going out to Northeastern Ontario. Some beautiful spots, and I will do that BM history. I've got the, well, at this point, I might have to do it sooner rather than later because the oldest BM might be, well, let me say, it has got a time limit on it. So I definitely want to get out and show you guys that one because it is quite the piece of machinery. Thanks again for watching. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.